Everyone. Today I want to try something interesting. I want to play a semi-blindfold game. I think it helps to visualize things whenever you try to do calculation. Um, so we cannot actually physically move pieces on the board. So it is very important to visualize uh, the piece movements without actually moving the pieces on the board. So blindfold chess is actually going to help you improve those kind of skills. So chess24.com is a very good website. You can watch live tournaments here. Uh, it also have very interesting settings while playing games. So which is something where this is somewhere where you can actually play blindfolded in different ways. So I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to the settings. You can see there are a lot of settings. You can change the board theme. You can change the coin themes a little bit. It is not completely free. You have to probably pay maybe unlock certain features. But then I think the features which are there available for the uh, free play is also really amazing. So one of them is the blindfold, which I figured out recently. So you have like three options in blindfold. Which off is like it's a normal mode. If you off it, you can maybe probably see in the background. Um, so you can see all the pieces. And if you say hide all pieces, it's going to hide all the pieces, both white as well as black. If you just hide my pieces, only our pieces are going to be hidden. So I really want to try playing blindfold, but then playing blindfold is not easy. It's very difficult. It's hard to remember where things are all the time, especially if a game is very long. It is very hard to keep track of all the pieces. So I just want to try hiding just my pieces and then seeing my opponent pieces properly. I just want to start from here. Let's see how it goes. Maybe in between, I might forget things, and maybe I want to just come back and then off the blindfold for a bit, and then see how things are. Okay, let's try. I'm not just going to play against any opponent. I'm just going to play against an engine which is a little weak. So I just want to give it a try and see how it goes. First of all, you're trying to improve your blindfold, so you don't want to play against a strong player. I think it makes sense. You just want to try against a weak opponent and see whether you can successfully play a game at least without a lot of error and problem. Okay, so I think this time I've got to play white pieces. So I think I'm just going to start with e4. Good to have good controls over the central squares in the beginning. So I'm just going with e4. Okay, you can also play d4. No issues. Queen is protecting the d4 pawn. Knight cannot take the pawn right away. Okay, still there is no e5 or d5, so I can just push my d pawn. Why not? So yeah, knight is running away. Now if I play just a3, knight has does this knight have any good squares? He cannot go back. He cannot just go to d5 because we have our pawn at e4 and d5, and where else it can go? It really doesn't have any good squares. So which means probably I should just play c3, because if I play a3, probably knight will take on c3. I don't want to lose my c pawn. Probably this knight is just going to take the d5 pawn. I think the knight is going to getting trapped, I guess. Yeah, because there is no d3 for sure. This queen is going to take it. Okay, and not c3. I expect knight takes pawn and pawn takes pawn, and then we can play c4 and have a decent center. Okay, c3. Oh, okay. It's not even going to take the pawn, so why not? Let's just take it. Free piece. I think now our center is getting hit. What do we do? Let's just play knight c3. Yeah, knight c3. Knight c3. I also want to play a4 at some point. Break open my, try to open up my a5. Just pushing the terminal pawns is not a good idea. You want to get some control over the center. Probably want to play, I don't know, b5, something like that. Probably okay. I just want to play knight f3, maybe bishop d3, and then castle, and then maybe play a4. Knight f3, bishop d3. Why not? Why not bishop d3? I don't know what black is trying to do. Anyway, it's a weak engine, so I don't expect it to play very logical moves. Just castled. Okay, finally knight getting developed. It's actually careful, so it's attacking the e4 pawn, and this is also getting threatened. So your knight is guarding, and also have my bishop sitting here. So probably right now I should develop my black bishop or play a4. Probably play a4. And I think if I develop my black bishop, I can at least connect my rook. Yeah. But where will I play my black bishop? Yeah, f5 will be a very good square. But right now I cannot play. Okay, why not e3? No issues with e3. Let's just controlling this diagonal. Okay, yes, pushed a5. I think I cannot waste any time, I guess. Yeah, anyway, I have my pawn here. Why not just take it? Take it, but then he pushes this pawn. My knight cannot sit here anymore. It's good to take, I guess, because like I will take and then maybe play a3 because I have my doubled pawn here. Pawns are doubled here, not a good idea. Let's just take it and then play a3 after taking. I think he didn't even take. Interesting. But I feel like I want to play a3. Stopping the bishop also, I also don't want this pawn to come down. Let's play a3. Okay, now it's hitting my pawn. I think I'll just play h3 because knight also cannot come. This attack is also getting stopped. Why not h3? Finally, center's breaking. I wasn't careful after e6. I have my pawn here, knight, bishop. Maybe I'm losing a pawn. I wasn't careful. But then I think I should quickly put my knight on, e1. Yeah, oh, that's bad. Why not take this pawn as well? It's also not going to anyway open up the bishop. Okay, anyway, we have pawn h3. There's no more pressure here. Now the center is kind of open. I have my white bishop here, black bishop here, queen is here. have my knight here, sitting here. Should I just play knight d5? Is the pawn falling by any chance? But if I take this pawn, probably my b2 pawn becomes weak. No, actually I can take it and then play b4. Or play b4 right now, right away. And then fix this pawn and then try to take it. Probably I'll play b4 first. Oh, completely forgot about the pawn. I should have taken one more pawn. Okay, right now why not take the pawn? Wow, what is this? Thankfully my rook is connected, I guess. Yes. Bishop is sitting here. Do you have another knight here? Yes, probably. Right now the knight is getting hit. Why not play this knight up? Attack this pawn because queen is also attacking right now. Yes. No, I have a bishop here. Oof. Sad, sad. But still not a bad move. I still like it. No, my knight is getting hit. So I should just retreat or take. Wow, this looks like an amazing, position. Knight here. There is a knight here. No, sorry, there's a knight here. No. Oh, this is this a mistake? Queen is just going to take it. What did I do? Wow, I also have a fork here. This is such a bad move. Should we just check first? Why not? And then try to go back with the piece. Sorry. Just feel like winning the rook. Why not? If bishop takes, I just want to play the knight back to c3 and then play bishop somewhere. And then open up this line for queen. Or should I save this knight? Maybe save this knight. Getting this pawn? I don't know. I should have put my rook at e1 man at some point. No, I never did. The rook is also here stuck defending the a3 pawn now. This pawn is coming down soon. I should do something. Maybe play f5. What I'm doing? The knight is hanging here, the other knight is hanging here. Okay, let's play it at c3 because then there is no e4. Or the king is gonna take? Maybe. Ooh, what is this? Okay, let's just take it. Check is coming, but then Okay, family took. I want to put the bishop here and then play my knight here, probably distract this knight and play queen h5 or something. Yeah, let's do that. Or even queen here is going to be amazing. I don't know. Let's play the knight here. No, wait, what I'm thinking. Knight goes to d5 or knight takes a knight. When I go back, knight will be in time to defend the position. Oh man, this knight is really such a defending piece right now. It's a very good defending piece. Yeah, it's just covering all the important squares. I can't even check right now. This is so good. Knight is so good right now. I really want to get rid of this knight. Yeah, actually, why not knight d5? Knight takes knight. I can play with the queen with a check. Why not? Let's play. Oh, is queen going to pin my king? Oh, thank God it didn't happen. So is my rook getting hit? Yes, my rook is getting hit, and my pawns are here. Other rook is here. Getting hit. My bishop is here. My rook is getting hit right now. I have to be careful. I can't just take run away with my queen. I think I'm just going to cut this. I'm just going to get rid of this knight, I guess, because it's very annoying. And then probably put my rook at e1. Yeah, I can actually play queen here. Not a big deal right now because my rook is defended and my king is in h2. Not a problem. Okay, 26. Ah, so annoying. Oh, I thought the king was in here. The king was here. Oh man, that's such a wrong thing. That was totally wrong. Okay, I have no other option. Exchange and play the rook. Oh man, that's so bad. What is happening? Now probably mate is coming soon. Okay, that was such a disappointment. I think mate in 2 now. Yeah, that was good. That was good. Yeah, although yeah, the, the system was not very strong because nobody else would just miss the pawn takes queen. But I think it was very interesting. I really enjoyed. I don't know. Thankfully, the game wasn't very long. Otherwise, it's hard to keep track of the pieces. Right now, see, I totally didn't realize my king is still in g2. I thought I have moved it to h2 because I was thinking in my mind that I will move to h2, which I never did. So this is something sometimes I have moved the piece somewhere, but I still feel okay, my piece is still there. So these are like very common mistakes because you think in mind that you want to do a particular move, but then in real game you never did unless you see that visually. It's sometimes hard to remember. So right now I'm trying to guess where my pieces are. So okay, these are my opponent pieces, but where my pieces are. So I have these pawns for sure here, a3 and b4, and I have my rook at a1, and I have my rook still at f1, and there's a pawn at f2, and yeah, now the king. I think I moved to h2, and there is a pawn at h3, and I have my bishop sitting at g6, and I have my queen right now at h7. I think I didn't miss any other pieces. I guess let's just quickly check whether that's correct or not. Yes. Oh, I thought my pawn was a3. Oof, I thought I have A3 B4. That's so bad. Which means I wasn't really protecting the one. I thought my pawn was at A3 and then B4. I was thinking the rule is just protecting the pawn, but that wasn't the case. Oh, so which means this pawn was free, but unfortunately the queen didn't take it because the queen was sitting there for so long. I don't know. Wow, I completely forgot about my black bishop. Hmm. So I'm correct about all these. I completely forgot about this black bishop. I totally don't remember this a pawn going to a5. Wow. Thankfully, you know, in the game, these things didn't matter very much. But then, wow, could not remember when this pawn was when I moved this pawn. Okay, interesting. I think I'm just going to improve it over time. I hope you people also enjoyed. I hope you people will try it. Please check out the settings on chess24.com. I'll see you people soon in another episode and maybe with some other interesting stuff. Have a great day. See you soon in some other episode.